People do that to me all the time. They think I'm a jokester. They think I'm a joke. I say I might be funny, but I'm no joke. I'm here to make money. I'm here to work, and I'm here to put in all the work and do what I got to do.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to TLG Live Studios. Hey, folks, welcome back. Don't forget to share, like, and follow us, and also comment. Let us know what you want to see, what you want to hear. Today, we're highlighting some of our superstars. I'm going to bring on one of my superstar partner in the business, man with so much talent, a go-getter, a coach, real estate, new home purchaser. But you know what he decided to do? Get his insurance license and become a part of TruLegacy Life. So you're going to get to meet him, and he's right here, Mr. Jubril.
What's up, man? What's going on?
How you doing, bro?
Always a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
What's up?
So tell the people, what you do, and then what got you into TLG.
I'm Jubril Wilson. They call me the real Jubril, a.k.a. Coach JB. I'm a broker, and I work with real estate. My specialty is new home construction. And I felt by far that was the best thing to have until I started finally getting with Coach Doug. Knowing him for 19 years, and he's been showing me or talking to me about life insurance, but just didn't listen. And I didn't know that I could have both. So I thought it was either or. So I went a different path for 19 years. Yes. So I didn't realize that I should have been working with him before. However, now I know. And I started getting my own policies in December of 2023. And my wife, Takesha Wilson, had her license. So I just figured I'll just keep doing the real estate because that's what I'm comfortable with. However, when I look at my bank account and other things that I can't have that I desire, something wasn't right. So Doug invited me to his house because I saw him on Instagram, so I didn't know if that was really his house. But once I got there and I realized, and he invited me multiple times, I realized he wasn't renting this out. This is his house. And I said, you know what, seeing is believing, but now I needed to go to the next level and start believing in me first and just trust the process. Got my license in February, and here I am. The rest is history.
That's right.
I'm so grateful that you pushed me. I know it took your patience, 19 years. I mean, can you imagine what I can have?
The thing is this, when a student is ready, the professor shows up. So you were ready, because maybe you weren't ready back then, and that's okay. You are doing your stuff. You are doing your thing. It wasn't like you were broke.
No.
You are making money.
True.
And you're just in a different industry now with us, and you're still going to help a lot of people.
Absolutely.
And you're going to help some realtors.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Help them understand the power of being a financial service professional, especially an insurance agent.
Yes.
So they could help a lot more people and make money on the downtime of real estate, right?
Like me, that's what I'm doing.
Right.
I'm not even full-time doing this. I still, because as soon as, I don't know if you know how this is, as soon as you want to get with one thing, or all of a sudden you kind of leaving that alone, then now all of a sudden I started getting a whole bunch of real estate business.
Exactly.
I don't know what happened.
No, it's just the nature. What happens is a lot of times when you're doing something and that's all you're focused on, which is great to focus on that, but sometimes when you find something even better, the stuff you've been focused on that was kind of doing its own thing.
Okay.
Playing around with you, like now it sees, oh, he's about to jump over here. And then the stuff starts. And because, you're no longer being desperate.
Yes, I think that's what it is.
You see what I'm saying? Now you're making money in the insurance field. Clients are going to start coming and saying, hey, and now you can help them both ways. So I love that. But being a part of TLG, what we're doing and the mission that we're going after, which is help families get out of debt and build wealth.
Yes.
How do you see that aligning with your real estate business, helping a lot of families buy new homes and showing them how to now pay off the new home in less than 9 years, including their credit card, student loans, car payment, without them spending any additional money? How do you see that aligning with that?
I see it as amazing alignment, but first things first, since I start with the new home, a lot of times they use their 401k, They use other things, mattress money and all of that. And now I'm showing them on the 1003, which is the statement, so when they qualify, that's usually the last thing on that statement. So they don't teach you that that's something that you can use your life insurance and you can borrow it, and now it's working for you while you're getting equity. We had a client that they just couldn't understand it, but they saw it, but they just didn't understand it because they're not used to it. And they didn't get that. They started with us in February. They just closed in September. They could have taken that money, rolled it, and they ended up getting a raise. So they didn't even realize. They could have gotten 2 houses and used the money over and over again.
Yes.
So they're asking me now how I'm doing, but I think they'll be ready soon because people watch. They watch.
Of course they watch.
I mean, and I can't be too hard on them because, again, everyone, 19 years of my own education. My own education.
No, it's all good, man. I mean, people do watch, and they're seeing, and they're looking. And that's human, and because we're dealing with our people. You know, our people like to see, I guess, you know, they're doubting Thomas. That's what I always say. They're doubting Thomas, man. They doubted. I don't believe it. Hey, you know, it ain't working. I mean, you know, you were doubting Thomas for a little bit.
Well, you know, I mean, you always smiling. You know, you had your swag and all of that. I mean, sometimes, you know, you look at things, you say it's too good to be true. And
Right.
and guess what? You know, the same thing that I took personally, people do that to me all the time. They think I'm a jokester. They think I'm a joke. I say I might be funny, but I'm no joke. I'm here to make money. I'm here to work, and I'm here to put in all the work and do what I got to do. And with you, I have no doubt. I have no doubt. And another thing that I would say to people who are agents, if you want to work with somebody that you know you're going to win, just get on the winning team. Get on with TruLegacy Life, a group, which I've done, and I don't have to figure that out. Because, again, I'm very comfortable with real estate. But while I am learning, I can just pass the ball to you and you slam dunk it every time.
Right, all the time.
I mean, because he wants to win. See, just like LeBron, anybody gets on his team, they're going to win. Anybody get with Jordan, they're going to win. This is the Jordan LeBron of the life insurance.
Man.
And you know that. And look, he got the ball here. LeBron decided not to do that yet. He's ready to. Love you, LeBron. But you see, this is the Jordan. You see his head? That's it. So,
Man, I like that.
You the GOAT?
You know, man, I appreciate that.
It's the truth.
You know, yeah, I appreciate it too, man. And you're right. You know, when you come on board our team at TruLegacy, you get ready to work because we like working, and we like the enjoyment too. You know, you work hard, you play hard. I mean, have fun. We had a great time this last 3 days.
Oh, man, that was the
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. He put me on the spot yesterday, let me network. He allows me to use my gifts. As he said, I'm talented. So he just had me come out. I thought I was in trouble because I was supposed to speak today, another time, but he just called me out. But you got to be ready. You got to be ready. You got to put in the work. Yeah. And Coach Doug, when he has that confidence in you, he just lets you go. Even if he's not all the way sure, I've seen him put other people in positions before they could even earn anything because he gives people a chance. And that's what the culture here gives everyone a chance. It's all up to you. The office is always open. Yeah. He never says you can't come in the office. He calls and begs people twice a week just to get on the calls, just to give you the knowledge. Oh. And I mean, it's an unreal type of love and help and support that I've never even had, even in my own family.
Wow. Man, deep, man.
Outside of my mother. My mother and my grandmother.
Yeah, I love your mom.
Yes. Other than that, you know, if she had enough energy right now, she would do it. She would be an agent.
Yeah, definitely. She do. She have her energy.
But she hangs up with your mom. She hangs with your mom. You put her to work.
We just want them to enjoy themselves.
Yes.
They don't need to, you know, they've done the work.
For us.
Yeah.
We weren't easy. We weren't easy kids for either one of them, right?
No. So now they enjoy them. They need to enjoy themselves, the fruit of their labor, right?
Yes, that's right.
So let me ask you this, though. In the boot camp, you know, there's some things was done. You know, we like. What else did you? What would be a takeaway? What would be the next step for you? And based on what you saw in the book, I mean, was the food good?
Well, you know, that's a funny question for me. I'm on that special diet,
I know you are.
But I'm on that special diet for one. We even had a client or a potential client because of health. They had all the money, but as you teach us, you can't buy life insurance. You can only qualify for it.
Yes.
Its credit score is in the 7s.
Wow.
It's credit score. But as A1C,
Wow.
uncontrolled diabetes is nothing we can do. I mean, so again, if you know these things ahead of time you make allowances for it. Because once they run the exam, I don't care how much money you have. He was ready to sign a dotted line. He was ready.
He's ready.
Not qualified. We called you. We were just asking for anybody. See, when you want something, by the time you need it or want it, it's too late.
Yeah.
I had another client, went to college with this young lady, and her birthday was last January, and she had a stroke, and I was trying to get her to get, and she's a total entrepreneur, and that was it. So we couldn't qualify for it. So you teach us things to ask the right questions, do all of that, because you do all that paperwork, and it was for nothing.
Yeah. You know, folks, as you're watching this, always remember, when it comes to life insurance, your health is your credit.
Yes.
So, you know, life insurance is just like buying a house. I know a lot of you want to buy homes and everything, but a lot of you don't even have insurance. Insurance is your foundation. Before you buy that new property, before you jump into starting a new business, build your foundation first. Get insurance right away to protect, just in case, because, you know, your health might give up on something, right? Because health is so important, and so many people become victims, and they can't even get insurance. And that's the only vehicle that doesn't go to probate court, you know, regardless, because, you know, that's another conversation.
Yes.
Because most of us, especially us in our community, we don't have a will, we don't have a trust, and we definitely don't even understand life insurance.
Right.
So before you buy that first house or whatever the case might be, get insurance, and then use the down payment, using the insurance policy as a down payment for your house by contributing to it. And we'll teach you how to do that. You know, Jubril's here. He'll teach you how to do that. We're gonna be doing some seminars.
That's right.
You know, on folks on new homes and combining new home and life insurance and the right time to buy the property, because you got to be ready to buy that property. So we're going to educate you on how to make it happen correctly, more efficiently, so that you're not losing your money. You're not using your money only once, because a lot of people use their money once.
That's
they
right.
save up the money. For example, somebody want to buy a brand new home, $500,000 house.
Yes.
How much is the down payment?
The down payment is usually about, for something like that, about $60,000. Because of the closing costs and all the things associated with it. If they didn't do their taxes, let's just say in my case, 1099. So you know how you do with the taxes. You may make 100-some thousand, 200.
You wrote off.
Right. So you can't qualify for the house. So now you have to
come up with the money.
Well, no, you got to do your taxes. So you also have to do your taxes.
So you got to go pay the government
first.
Yeah, because that's the only way the government will recognize.
Right.
And the bank will agree that you made the money, because you paid the collection
first. You got to give them first.
You
so
paid
that's on top of the closing.
The collector, the IRS.
That's right. So you have to do that first. So that could be another $30 up front just for Uncle Sam, who's nobody's uncle. You got to do that first. Then you do closing costs and all of that.
So that's $90,000 right there.
Easy.
So you got to first pay the 30. So the reason they're paying the $30,000 is to say
because of their tax.
So they made a $100,000 income.
Right, to qualify for the house. You can't qualify for saying you only made $25,000.
Yeah,
you
ain't gonna buy a
$500,000
house.
It won't work.
It won't work.
We're out of those days in 2007 and 2008 where you could just state a loan just on your credit. That doesn't happen anymore.
That doesn't happen no more.
Right.
So they got to first show 30G, pay government $30,000.
And if they have another one for a couple of years, so if you haven't done your taxes, because some realtors, they don't do their taxes. They just keep doing. So a lot of us out here like that. So at TruLegacy Life, we're making sure that you do things the right way, not just get life insurance, just get your daggone life together. That's what it's about. Even if you can qualify for insurance, but your life, so he teaches principles, he teaches to be on time, teaches you to be suited and booted. You can't. You mentioned today about with us that we think we can just wear anything and have something tattooed on our forehead and think we can get it. That's what others can do, but we can't do that. We have to do things with excellence.
We have to always.
Yeah. So you keep me on my toes. I always got to make sure my suit's
look
right.
good, man.
Thank you. I've been working on my
LV you got on your feet.
Yeah, that's right. You know,
bad dude, man.
That's what happens. Hey, my policies take care of a lot of things that I do. So.
And here's the deal, folks. So here's what we're saying so you understand. For those of you that are realtors or self-employed individuals, mortgage folks, individuals that own their own business, here's what we're going to teach you how to do. See, yes, you're going to have to pay the IRS, but how about paying the IRS with somebody else's money?
That's right.
How about putting that down payment with somebody else's money instead of your own, while yours continue to grow and earn compound and interest? So there's two types of interest. There's compounding interest. Compounding interest when you're making money on your money. Then there's simple interest. Simple interest or amortized interest when you're paying somebody else to use their money. Make sense? So in this case, instead of taking your hard-earned $30,000 and just giving to the IRS, now you're back to zero. Now that's like basically, and then if you have to pay another $60,000 for closing costs and down payment, that's $90,000. How long does it take somebody to save that kind of money, right? Even if you're making $300,000, you're gonna have to save every year. It could take you. Some people, it might take them 5 years to save the money.
No, that's right.
You know, so what we teach you to do is save the money in the right vehicle, where you also have protection in your life, just in case something happens. Because I'm sure you know people, you've been in this industry for a long time, that just bought a house and death happens tomorrow.
Yeah, it happens. Yes, absolutely. I've had some clients where I was doing my follow-up after the past 2 or 3 years, called somebody, client, they told me that one of them passed away. It's the worst call.
Yes.
You talk about cold call. That was a frozen call. I had chills in my spine because
you remember the person.
And I was supposed to call them to. You know how God will talk to you. Have you ever been there where you were supposed to call somebody? Man. You got too quote unquote busy, and the call happens. You made right. Life happens, but let's take it a different step. Let's talk about the part where somebody like me, who's a realtor, 1099, who doesn't have the traditional benefits where I can take off and do it. What would happen to me if I'm getting one of these policies, like a living benefit? Because a lot of people don't understand. Everybody thinks they just getting life insurance. If when something happens to you, suppose you're injured or suppose something happens to you.
Cancer, heart attack, stroke, kidney failure. Those are real things that happen.
While you're alive, but you're still working when you can't work. Can you explain that for them, especially my realtors?
Basically what we've done is we've partnered with a company that allows us to give you money if you're sick. And I'm talking about whatever it is on the illustration is what you're going to get.
Right.
Not some discounted program, because a lot of companies talk about living benefits.
Exactly.
They talk about those things, living benefit, but the problem is a lot of them do the underwriting at the time of claim.
Oh, right. So
think about it. You're laid up in the hospital, heart attack or stroke, and you say, okay, I need my living benefit.
Right.
Can I get that $50,000, that $100,000 that you told me I'm going to get?
That was on the policy.
Yeah,
right?
That's on the policy. And then they say, well, we got to underwrite you. We need to look at your medical record to see if you qualify. Well, of course. I thought I already qualified. Why am I doing another medical exam? See, folks, and they could end up declining. So with the company we are partnered with,
thank God.
If anything happens, we're cutting you a check immediately. No more underwriting. We did the underwriting when you apply for the insurance in the first place.
And that's when you need to do it.
Yes, and that's it. There's no more underwriting. Whatever is in there, if it's $200,000, $300,000, $1 million, we're sending that to your family so they could take care of what they need to take care of while you're alive.
Exactly.
So you don't lose the house. You don't lose the car. You don't lose the business.
Right. You can still move on. And then there's no stress on your family.
No.
But now what about taxes? Do you have to pay taxes on
No, it's tax-free. It's tax-free.
You hear?
And I'm talking about while you are alive.
Called living benefits.
Living benefit. The real living benefit, not the fake one, because there's a lot of fake ones out there. So I just want you to know that. Man, you know what? I just want to say thank you so much. Okay. I appreciate our partnership, man.
Oh, yeah,
we'll do some big things. You know, tell the folks how to find you and all that good stuff.
You can find me at Instagram, @JB. You can go to newhomeuniversity.com, and you can find me on Jubril Wilson, New Home University on YouTube.
Awesome.
That's right, man.
And with that, folks, we say thank you so much for tuning in again. For everyone, listen, make sure you subscribe to us. Click the link. Follow Mr. Jubril, the real Jubril, on Instagram. You know, I see him on there. He's doing his thing. And I'll see you at the top.
And thank you for letting me be part of the leadership.
Of course. Why not? You're talented. We always like talented people. If you're that person, you're talented, and you want to come join us, hey, come on. We need you because we have a lot of work to do, and we need some soldiers. Are you ready to be a soldier and help people and unchain them from slavery, debt, slavery? See you at the top. Let's go.
80,000 plus. Let's go.
That's right.